Yo, what's up my good people, what's up my beautiful people? It's your boy Tatomas, as you know, and I'm an African dancehall artist straight from Soundtice Records, based in Nairobi. And today I just want to take a little bit of your time and talk about my post that I dropped on Wednesday talking about my coming album, 14 Days of Love. You guys went super excited and crazy and were like, yo, a lot of questions were popping in. And today I'm just here to take my time and break down your questions and break down the idea of 14 Days of Love. Don't touch the dial, don't go nowhere, and don't mind my hiccups. It's because we had a lot to do yesterday, you know, the shouting, the singing, the dancing. My voice is kind of jacked, but don't mind. I hope you have a good session. Check out the advert, then we coming back after the break. Bingo.
The music just feels so good. You're on the number one. Soundtice Records.
Wacha nimeka wimbo mama, ukicheka unapendeza, sura yako mama, macho yako mama.
Yo, what's up? What's good? I hope you caught the playlist from the advert that came in the screen a few minutes ago. So the first question that really captured my attention in the post was this guy from Nakuru was asking me that what really came into your head before you started doing the album, like what is the origin of the idea? I mean, just to say but a little, the origin of the idea partially was from me and partially from the influence of the surroundings and the people that I met. On December I had an opportunity to visit at least 15 counties in Kenya, and through that I learned a lot, and I discovered that a lot of people love music that talks about love, and it's easy for me as an artist to connect to my fans through stuff that talks about love. And I was like, yo, what's up? Next year is on 2023, you should start on a high note. And just after January should be coming to February, and February has date 14, which is Valentine's Day, a day of love. And I was like, yeah, there we go. I had to prepare something special for the people that I love. So that is where the idea started developing. I had to go to the studio, do the keys, and laid the vocals. So a few songs in the album were produced by different producers. I was helped out by different producers like Heavy Kick from Rwanda. Others some were done by BIT from Uganda, but mostly the album was done by me from Soundtice Records. Song number 1 in the album was called what was it? Let me see if you guys can guess. I can see it in your eyes. Song number 1 in the album was B.O.B. B.O.B. simply means best of the best. It was just a special dedication from women to all our beautiful ladies out there. It was like a man is in love with a lady, and he's like expressing his love to the lady. So he's like you know, yo, I love you, baby. I want to give you best of the best in the part of love. So that idea. By that time I had someone special in my life, so I was like, okay, I can do this, talking to the foreign still as a gift, and again something special to my baby. That's why I came up with the name B.O.B. B.O.B. simply is best of the best. That it is the number 1 song in the album, and it's unlistened, unreleased. No one has ever listened to that song so far. Just apart from my crew, like a boss and videographer. Song number 2 in the album is called Agenda. Agenda is self-explanatory statement, as in this life everyone has agenda, and since 14 Days of Love is an album that talks about love, the song Agenda is just simply but that idea of having an agenda of loving someone and doing the best. So you see, after best of the best, in fact I was to start with Agenda in the album, but I don't know, B.O.B was my favorite, and I felt like it was much more welcoming because it's too positive. Though the vibe is still catchy. The song number 3 in the album is called Okay, and actually it's a special song for me because when I was doing that song, I was at the most low moments of my life, and I was feeling like lots of things were crashing and my world was you know how it feels sometimes. I did the song with a friend from Rwanda. His name is Pirate Boy, is also a musician based here in Nairobi, and the song just talks about how I will wait. It's a waiting song, a love song, like telling somebody who you love, like no matter what you're gonna do, where you're gonna be at, wherever you'll go, I will always be here waiting for your love. I think if you listen to the song, you can really get the best of ideas of what I was trying to make in the song, and I know you'll enjoy it. The song number 4 was Best. Okay, most of the songs in the album are self-explanatory, just as to the way they are named. As you can see, B.O.B, Agenda, Okay, Best, Romeo and Juliet, Wanda, Tetemeka, all in the list are self-explanatory, but there are a few special songs, of course. Song number 5 in the list was Romeo and Juliet, and just for a secret, you need to know, after every 5 songs I did, all the songs that come from number 5, number 10, and numbers 14. Those are special songs that are really, I did with a lot of emotions and a meaning. I was connecting with something which is personal, and I hope it will suit you the same too. People were asking me how it felt like creating all the 14 songs. Was it tiresome? Was it too much work? Was it boring? Was it pressing and stuff? I can just say it was much more of fun than working, because what I do is part of me, and I love it so much, so I was kind of enjoying while making the songs. And we as musicians, we speak out through the songs. So at the time I was creating the album, I was feeling like I was laying up, like giving just out there my voice and making people to hear what I have in heart. I saw some question from some beautiful lady. She was asking me if I have a most favorite song in the album. And I was like, okay, what is this gonna be now? I tried to think it through, and I realized that all the songs in the album are just my favorites, because as you know, this is a special gift from me to my fans, and it's about love. When you love, everything becomes special. So I think all the songs in the playlist are lovely. 14 Days of Love, the title, you were asking me where it came from, why I named it 14 Days of Love. Reason number 1, it's because the album has 14 songs, and since I'll be releasing the album on 1st of February, before we reach Valentine's Days, we'll have to go through 2 weeks, which in a week we have 7 days each. For the 2 weeks it will be 14 days, so I released 14 songs, which are in fact at the same playlist and contact. So it was a day for a song. February 1st, it is for B.O.B. 2nd February, it's for Agenda. 3rd February, it's for Okay. 4th February for Best. And we continue down the playlist like that. I saw someone who was also dropping a question and asking me, like, now that you are releasing the album 14 Days of Love, what are you gonna do about the Quackham video? Because I had said on my post that I was dropping the video. I want to tell you not to worry, not to feel confused, because actually we are down the plan. We had already done the video for Quackham. We're just waiting for the release date. So I think I'm gonna drop the video first after we release the 14 Days of Love. So I want you guys to tell me on the comment section a day in which you'd want me to drop the Quackham video, right? Yeah. And also some other person was asking me, why is it that in the whole album you only have one collabo? It is not that I didn't get people to put in the album, but I just wanted to make it a little bit more personal. You know, earlier before I say this is something that I wanted to use to connect with my fans in a much more deeper realm. And so, yep, I felt I could just do it alone so that you people could feel what I think in my head. There is that one song we did collabo. Okay, you can feel it playing in the background. Which was the other question that guy was asking me, was like, how long did it take me to prepare the album to be ready before deciding the release date and release plan and stuff? I took like a month. In the whole month of December, I was really, me and my team had a plan that I wasn't to perform or go to gigs because we wanted to start this year in a new style. So I had a lot of time to sit just back and think for myself how I could create something that is different from other stuff. So with that, I took a month and 13 days. It was late October to the end of December. In fact, even in the 31st, we were not out. We were just in the studio finishing up the mixing and mastering for B.O.B. And yeah, the whole of January was listening parties, calling people to come in the studio and giving me an ear, me and my team, telling me, okay, correct here, this can be better by this and stuff. And yeah, it hasn't been an easy journey. We really went through a lot of struggles. I remember some guy was asking me, why did you do this? I mean, the way you do your stuff in music, you make it feel like it's so easy and so entertaining. Don't you get any challenges? I just looked at the person and smiled because I was like, bro, what's up? What are you saying? I mean, everything you do in this world that comes with a positive feedback or every, you know, like every, how can I say, every field you plow has its challenges before you come to start ripping. So it wasn't a smooth journey as much as it was something that I was loving. Had a lot of challenges from you know, health wise and you know, just the moments of life. Sometimes I was making music where I was low because of stuff that I cannot say on camera, but you know, we all get our highs and lows. Most of the challenges I had were mental stuff, but physically I think we did it the right way. And again, somebody else was asking me what I was expecting after releasing the album. Yeah, to me that was a tricky question because, you know, when I was doing this album, actually I wasn't really expecting much. My mind was like, yo bro, you have people who listen to your music and love your music. When you do this album and put it out on 1st of February, you'll be doing it as a gift to them. But then that question made me think a lot, and I was like, okay, I should do it more like and view it more from a business perspective. To top up what I've said, but I'll just like to tell the people, sorry, we're so sorry for that. I'll just like to tell my lovely fans that really expect the best from that album, because 14 tracks, yo, it's gonna be crazy. We're dropping it literally as soon as possible. Don't touch the dial. It's your boy Tattoo Miles. 14 Days of Love coming soon. I love you so much. Mad respect. Bye bye. Remember to subscribe, okay? And just remember, after the 14 Days of Love, we shall drop the video for Quakam, the video for Becca, the video for Bestie, the video for Nairobi, the video for Bay. I mean, this 2023, it's gonna be fire. Don't touch the dial. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, we're out of here. More love. Ciao.
Nitajikaza nipambane ili tuwe sawa kimapenzi, kimaisha.